So guys, we are back with a preview of another anticipated game, and we don't want to keep it tight as of now. It's been almost 2 years since developer GSC World announced the sequel to the cult classic Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, that is Stalker 2. Finally, the smallest glimpse of progress has been teased a few days ago, and it's getting all of us excited that the franchise is very much alive, and this year we can finally look to grab the much awaited game. The original Stalker launched in 2007, offering a celebrated first-person slice of shooting, deeply moody post-nuclear survival horror, which was followed by a prequel, as well as the successor titled Clear Skies and Call of Pripyat, which were actually DLCs of the original game. So we request you all to watch the video till the end, hit that subscribe button for more updates. This is Fenris Wolf on behalf of Gamer Overlord, and making myself and everything else clear, let's get started. So the true sequel to Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl entered troubled development in 2009, and GSC World eventually closed its doors by 2011, citing personal reasons. The impact wasn't much, as only few came to know about it then, despite the game being on trend for several years after its release in 2007. GSC's closure notably saw its staff splintering off to form Vostok Games, the studio which was responsible for the free-to-play shooter Servarium, and 4A Games, the developer behind the critically acclaimed Metro series. Despite losing its key talent, GSC reopened in 2014, and they eventually announced Stalker 2 some 4 years later, and they teased with a glimpse of Stalker 2 in March last year, which confirmed the game is genuinely in development and would release sooner than we all expected. The details, however, were barely sufficient for us then to predict anything, and now with GSC teasing a 2021 release date, the mainstream attention is back on the game, with many anticipating that the sequel's expectations be as rich as Shadow of Chernobyl. Now coming to the expectations, the original Stalker is a very old game as per today's standards. It's been 14 years, and therefore we expect the graphical and mechanical upgrades be by leaps and bounds. It's been a long and tedious road for Stalker, which actually lost its limelight ever since its last DLC, Clear Skies, released, and they have the task to push the story to a more treacherous zone. We are now seeing the world through the eyes of a new protagonist named Skif, and he will look to shape the new grand chapter in the history of this zone. Much to the details revealed so far, there are certain updates regarding the game's engine, as whether Unreal 4 or Unreal 5 be used. This confusion is there because GSC doesn't communicate about the internal developments of the game, and its focus is primarily on getting the records straight for the game's other features. As impressive as it gets, it's worth keeping in mind that the game's trailers so far has been target rendering, which is another way to say that it is going to be much different when we do play it when it comes out. As of now, the exact release date of Stalker 2 is yet to be announced by GSC World, but you can be confident the game will come to Xbox Game Pass on day 1. The game is majorly getting featured for the Xbox Series S and X, and the aim is to deliver the product with highest quality possible. With fast SSD, RTX support, and 4K resolution, we will be pleased to see how this shapes up and check the further trailers for the same. There are other insights that we want to access from GSC World's updates. One is of course the screenshot they shared in March 2020, which said that they will be releasing the game somewhere in 2021. And the second is of course the teaser trailer, which is already out, and we expect that this year we definitely want the game to be out, and all the Xbox and other platform lovers can actually be free to access the horror game. So that's it from us. We do expect you all to give feedback on how much you're excited for Stalker 2. Do follow our Instagram handles, and we will be seeing you in the next one.